Hi, I'm on AEC Online Expo. My name is Hafeez Contractor. I'm a practicing architect. My firm is called Architect Hafeez Contractor and Associates. We are around about 350 people. We do work all over India. I started with a firm of 2 people in 1982, and now we practice with a group of about 60 groups. Each group, I'm involved with each group separately, and then the group takes over and further gets on the project. Office design, what the whole thing today is focused on. I would like to say that before I started my practice, I used to work with Dean Associates, where I worked for 13 years. I remember some of the offices that we designed. First of all, there was nothing like an office design in Mumbai, at least, that I had heard of when I was working with Dean. The only offices that we used to hear of is, this was a residential building, now it is converted, and now somebody is having an office. And the largest office spaces that we used to come across was, say, 400, 500, 600 square feet. And the biggest offices which were of some corporate body was like, say, Tata or something like that. And take for example, Bombay House, one side of the wing will not be more than 8,000 to 10,000 square feet. The first office building, so there was virtually, I would say that there was no office building per se in 78, 79. In 80s, we designed, I think in 79 we designed the Lucas, and in 78 was the Panchratna designed as an office building. And at that time, floor plates were very restricted. Not very large floor plates were there. An office, an individual office of, say, 2,000 or 1,500 square feet was considered a very large office. Now that is as far as the floor plates were concerned, and as far as the building is concerned. I would like to say that at that time there was no concept about what the lobby should be or how many lifts should be. It was all guessing stage. Oh, shall we have 2 lifts, 4 lifts? Oh, 4 lifts will be ठीक है, 4 lifts हो जाएगा. There was nothing like traffic analysis or those kind of things were now how we are designing office buildings today in a scientific manner. There was nothing. Nobody even thought of how we are going to air condition those spaces. But it was like, oh, AC laga dega. Floor heights, nothing of floor heights was being thought of. Everybody was saying, oh, 9'6", and then the structural guy would come and he'll put a 2-feet beam, so you'll hardly have 7 feet 3 inches as. And then once you wanted to do, somebody would buy 2-3 galas and wanted to make a larger office. God help him, he won't have any space to run the ducts. So from that time to today, I think the office building and the office spaces have completely changed. We have today office buildings which we talk about, say 1 lakh, 2 lakh square feet as floor plates. We talk about 1 million and 2 million and 3 million square feet as one building. We are designing one building which is a 4 million square feet, 1 building. And each floor plate is 1,25,000 square feet. So it has gone completely from one side to the other side. And Today we talk about traffic analysis. Today we talk about fire norms. If the office catches fire in this space, how there will be fire dampers. We talk about atriums. We talk about. So I think the office spaces have completely changed. Now we are talking about clean office buildings, how energy efficient the office building should be, what the layout should be. So I feel that from A to where we are today, I think we have gone right up to maybe I would say that we are on par with the best office buildings in the world. But I would say that we are definitely on par with most of the office buildings in the world. Maybe we haven't still ventured out intense or I would say on a smaller plot, very large square footage of office buildings. We have built office buildings which are low slung and in large complexes. So we don't have to do. The spaces are quite, I would say, intense, but we still don't have high-rise intense office buildings in India. And I'm sure that as the years will pass by, since the last boom in office buildings was in IT, which was mostly outside the, not in the city centers, but it was on the outskirts. So you can say that there the lower buildings were in norm. But once, now what I feel that the new boom will be in the banking sector and other aspects, the finance sector, where you will have more office buildings in the city center. Also, the thing is that, like say Mumbai, Delhi, and most of the other cities, the whole norms of FARs are also getting changed, and there are more benefits given to those kind of buildings. So you definitely see more intense and high-rise office buildings, and with that, the norm will further change. The way we are designing low office buildings, we'll have to make some amendments to that. And though we are doing some high-rise office buildings right now, but I think as far as high-rise office buildings are concerned, a lot needs to be learned about. There will be a lot to be learned about structure. Like say, we talked about that in the previous days, nobody ever thought about structure when it goes to office building. The structure was supposed to be when it just come about. Today we talk about grades, we talk about what is the cheapest grade, then we talk about the heights, then we talk about false flooring, how the ducts are going to be taking shape, and then if my office space is at 20,000 square feet, then the final height, what will I get? With the higher buildings going higher, things will change differently. And I think one has to see what we do once we get to that. As I said, it has been a learning curve for so many years. And today we know that we know everything about office buildings. And it's